Dan and I are letting our taste buds tour the world, and we're missing the flavours of barley. So I'm foraging for ingredients on the Fraser Coast. Hydroponic Harvest is our supplier of delicious leafy greens and microherbs. Richard and Julie have literally built this business themselves from the ground up, igloos included. How does it work? We've got water underneath here, and I can see that when you took this out, there's roots under there, so it just...
Actually, there's a concrete tank to the left of us.
Yep.
It's filled with fish. They're solids and brought over to that little green tank over the other side.
Yep.
That's full of earthworms. The minerals come from there into the aquaponics, and pretty much that's the result.
That's what I love to see, is the logistics of behind the scenes of the food industry, and I love that because Dan's very much the chef, the cook brain, and I'm like, how does it grow? How do you get it to us? So you're cutting these ones. How long have they taken to grow to this stage?
About 3 weeks.
We bring up the seeds ourselves, put them in the grow area. These boards get pushed to the front.
Yep.
New boards get planted at the back, and we keep going.
Look at the texture and the colours of this lettuce. Unbelievable. This carpet of microherbs includes chard, coriander, pak choi, radish and rocket. I think I might have to get some coriander and maybe some Asian flavours from you today.
I will. I'll pinch a whole bunch of them for you. See, someone's sprinkled kale and stuff through that one, but it gets mixed up when you're seeding. This all seeds how they start out.
Right.
So you'll sprinkle them, you'll cover them.
Oh.
These guys are ready to come out. So when we finished picking for the day, we swap them over, we reseed again, and away we go again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You've literally gone from picking it, cutting it, bagging it, and it's going straight to the restaurants this morning.
You'll have it in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Incredible.
A couple of hours.
Oh, the crunch.
I know.
I got to call Dan. He'll love this.
Hey, how are you?
I'm just letting you know that I've got micro coriander and lime balm for our dishes.
Sweet, so we might put coriander under the prawns and we might do a mixture of both under the scallops.
Great. I'll hit the road and I'll see you in a little bit.
Now that we've sourced our ingredients, let's get cooking. And how's this for a spectacular kitchen? We've traded the beaches of Bali for Pelican Bank in Hervey Bay.
We're pairing Fraser Coast seafood with a curry paste that the Balinese use in a suckling pig dish.
They would hand turn these pigs ready for this babiguli. And the mother, like the queen of, she was in charge of everyone.
Yeah.
She was grinding this paste out and didn't speak much English, but through me watching and watching her, I managed to jot down the ingredients that she had in this sauce.
The first thing with the paste, we need to grind down some chilies, and we've also got some garlic cloves in there and also some balachang, which is shrimp paste.
Now we're going to add in the lemongrass. Very important with lemongrass, obviously we've got to really grind it down because it's quite fibrous.
Another ingredient we're going to add, we use macadamia nuts.
Yeah.
The Balinese use candle nuts.
Candle nuts,
Yeah.
so very similar texture. We're then going to incorporate the turmeric, the ginger and the galangal, and then the tomatoes.
Absolutely. And we're going to put a little bit of shallots in there. I've also added some tamarind paste, and the next one I need to do is coconut oil.
It smells like barley, doesn't it?
It really does.
And then as with anything, we'll just season it with a bit of salt and pepper, bring those flavours right out. Go for it. Using these beautiful Ocean King prawns that we've got, we're just going to skewer them, but we're also going to pair this up with some beautiful sunpork pork belly.
And you've already pre-cooked that one with
So
some
this has
barley.
been slow roasted with some Balinese spices.
Well, that's a bit fancy, isn't it?
These prawn and pork skewers are going to go beautifully with this Balinese curry paste that you've prepared. Just a beautiful flavour of the pork, richness and fattiness, and then you've got that clean, fresh prawn.
The paste has a little bit of muscle into it because it got it grinded down to a nice smooth paste.
Bit of a workout as well.
We did. And we're going to baste that over the prawns and the pork while they're on the barbecue. Wonder if anyone from the mainland will be able to smell this and jump on the jet ski or the boat, come on over.
We don't want to overcook these prawns, so a couple minutes each side. That bit of smokiness from the char, they're going to be delicious. One thing we see a lot in Bali is obviously ceviche. It's everywhere.
Using the beautiful Hervey Bay scallops, we're going to have them raw. The sweetness that they have is absolutely delicious in this dish. This is a dish that everyone could prepare at home, but then dress when you're 5-10 minutes away from consuming it, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
And
Yep.
that's all it needs, 5-10 minutes to cure.
So the idea is that when you're cutting it in half, it's going to take less time because they're quite thick scallops.
That's right, yes.
While you're slicing the scallops down, I'm just going to get your lime juice ready. Another ingredient that we're going to pop on top is some finely cut chili.
Very finely,
Very
being
finely.
the operative word. We've got some micro coriander. It works well at any sort of
That's so
Asian
aromatic,
flavours.
isn't it?
Then we're going to go with the chili over the top. Spread this out, so this is going to give a nice little kick as well. And then we've got these beautiful flowers that are always edible.
It's like little confetti.
And Julie does an amazing job.
Wow, pretty happy with that one. Delicious.
Looks great.
So good. A mocktail will put us in a holiday mood, and how lucky that we can have a romantic picnic on a sandbank so close to home.
Definitely one of those pinch yourself moments and something everyone visiting the Fraser Coast should do.
Absolutely, and I think we've outdone ourselves today. Shall we get stuck in?
Let's do it.
Our travel and eat adventures are made possible with the support of Optus, Sunpork, Fraser Coast Tourism and Events, and Big 4 holiday parks.
And you can follow the fun on our socials or on our Dan and Steph website. Next week, we're venturing into beef country and the taste will be Texan.
I'll tell you what, Steph, we've got a bit of an audience going on here.
They can smell something.
They're everywhere.